Women, continue to be careful and stay safe. I was talking to someone that I was really close with, right? And they had told me that they had met a guy and they felt real leery about the guy. And I was asking, well, why did you feel real leery about the guy? And they were saying that the guy had invited them over to their house, and their house was kind of like a mansion, and their house was real clean, and they had all these cars, and they had all these bikes, and they had all of these expensive things and all these clothes. They had just basically living the life of a superstar. But they didn't have no woman, and they wanted them there, and she was like, she couldn't understand why he wanted her there. She couldn't put her finger on it, but she knew something was off. She knew something wasn't right. So I couldn't understand what she was talking about, because if it had been me, I would have been trying to figure out how to get myself up in there and take the fuck over. Well, God showed me something, what it could have been, or around the ballpark. Couple of weeks after, I'm laying in bed, right, and I'm watching this story on TikTok or somewhere, YouTube or somewhere, and it was the same story about this woman meeting this guy that had all of this stuff, and she had met him and they went out to dinner, and he invited her over to his house, and she had been over there a couple of times, and when he wasn't around, she was snapping pictures and putting them on Facebook because she was so floored and blown away by his house and what he had. And she was over there visiting another night, and she decided to get up and leave because she had to go to work in the morning. Well, when she got ready to leave, this is one time before, I guess, I don't remember, but she felt drowsy, and she ended up, I guess, yeah, because she told it, she felt drowsy, and she ended up standing. She slept on the couch or whatever. He lived across some woods or behind some woods or something. She went over there on another date, and she stayed or whatever. Well, she got ready to leave, I guess, but before then, snapping pictures, enjoying the evening, just so flawed and blown away by what this guy had. Family hadn't talked to her, friends hadn't talked to her, nobody knew where she was at, but she was snapping pictures, and I think she did tell somebody where she was at, a close friend or family or something. She came up missing. Don't y'all know they found the woman in the woods, where across or behind from where the man lived at, and all her organs was gone and certain parts of her body was gone. This man was in some type of harvesting business, human harvesting, where that's how he was making his living. That's how he was living in these mansions and driving these cars and doing all of these things, because he was harvesting bodies. So y'all, again, be careful.